Hello, everyone. Oh, what's the one? There we go. H. Welcome back to another episode of Calamity Craft. Last episode, I did this. Ta-da! I finally made a path from our houses down to the bridge over here. You'd go along down there, past the beautiful little bonsai tree, and then you'd go down here, and you just get to the bridge. That's what we did last episode. This episode, I've got something planned. Over here, this side looks good. Kind of. Not entirely happy with this, but we're going to keep it. This side looks unfinished. And I'd like to do something about that today. Now, I know Izzy's house is here, and I'm not necessarily going to touch that. And I know this is Xavier's stuff. But this wall, this needs some sort of extension down to there, and then there. And then I'll probably have the wall continue outward. I want to make sure the wall has this sewer exit down here as well. Spooky. That's what I'm planning today. As well as that, I would like to just spruce up the exit over here. And do something about that. Kind of just doing a lot of cleanup right here. Originally, I had planned for there to be some sort of divider right here. And the big castle was going to go right there. That was Justin's iron farm, but he moved that. So the original thought of coming out here and seeing that, it doesn't really hold up anymore. It's kind of just, oh wow, look at this overview of this farm. Lovely. So I'm going to change it a bit, but that's what I want to do. I want to work on this area. And I think I'm just going to go gather some stuff. I'm going to get my chest monster set up with all the things I think I'm going to need. And I'm just going to start working. So, you guys might remember we had a few llamas in here. And they're kind of just gone for some reason. Well, I found one of them. For some reason, Snowball's right here. Hi, Snowball. What are you... Brother, how do you see me from this far? It's over for him. Hey, I got his trident. That's a win. Yeah, Snowball's there. I think that's the only one that's alive. They're all gone. They're dead. To be honest with you, I don't remember. Why is... Oh my goodness. I can't remember all of the llamas we had. In fact, I forgot Snowball. But Snowball exists. What the... So does that green sheep, apparently. So does that lime sheep, apparently. Alright, well. Guess they're just having a lot of fun without me. So, I got a bunch of andesite, because I know I need that. Yeah. So let's grab some of this. And... a few more of those. Over here... I want to change how the pathway is going to be. I want this to be a platform. And in order to go that way, I want there... Oh, I don't know. Okay, I've got an idea in my head now. So over here, I want... This is going to be a little tricky to do. What I want to have happen is a staircase going down, but then it also goes diagonally for a bit. But I don't know how I would achieve that. So let's try this. Okay, how does that look? Something like that. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm going to try and figure this out though, because I want to be able to show you guys, and I just can't figure it out right now. Okay, I did some work, and I figured it out. I've got this path going to the left, and I got this path going to the right. And this is what I've got for this little turn here for the stairs. And I really like it. It's just simple. It's not complex. It's just a turned staircase of, you know, 1 block, and that's good. This one I started simply going diagonal like this all the way down, and like the exit of the staircase was like right here. It's really close to the farm. So I also implemented a turn. In fact, what would happen if I did this? I like that better. Okay, perfect. This is what I had in mind. I'm probably going to change it up. There's a lot of gray here. There's a lot of gray everywhere. And I'll detail it, I suppose. I'll put some other blocks and little doodads every now and then. But for now, this is what I wanted. And, you know, lo and behold, another episode, another video where I'm going to build a tree. I know, crazy. It's pretty much par for the course at this point. I want to make another small tree here, but I want it to be a little taller than the bonsai I made over there. And a little taller than the one I made at Coco's. Probably about like 1 or 2 blocks taller, but I want the same big canopy that I had at Coco's. I want to put that right there. And I think that's going to look nice. It's going to look nice coming out here, and you've got this cool tree right here, and you're presented with 2 options. Should I go left or right? Now, over here is just the abandoned sewers. And it really doesn't go anywhere, practically. Like, there's nothing over there that any of us is going to go over there for. But it'll be cool to have that. And then this will just go over here to the farm, and then to the creeper farm, and, you know, everything in that direction. So that's what I got planned here. I do want to make a path going from here all the way there. And then there'll be some sort of crossroad here. Because this will go this way, and then there will be a path that goes up here. And I think I want a path going down this way as well. There's going to be paths everywhere. The floor is just going to be paths. But I guess when it comes to an area like this, it kind of makes sense. It's like if someone wanted to go over here to the sewer over there, it'd make more sense for there to be a path right here. Instead of having to go all the way up here and then doing this. It also makes sense from a farmer's perspective for there to be a pathway along his fence. We can, you know, walk along it. I don't know. We'll figure out what it's exactly going to look like. But those are the plans so far. Those are the plans. And this is the first part of it. I'm probably going to... I think I'll do the wall, and then I'll do the staircase right there. And then I'll come back with you guys after I'm done with that. That probably won't be too interesting. You've seen the walls before. You've seen me build them. Yeah. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I am back. I've done a lot of this wall. And I've got some stairs set up right here. And I think it looks fairly nice. It's just a good bit. Down here is going to be interesting. Because I've got this sewer exit. And I gotta doll this up a little bit. It's not complete. And then I'm going to make, kind of a gross little swampy little pit area down here at some point. And I think that'll look nicely in this spot. over here, I know Xavier's never going to get back on. But this is still Xavier's place, and he had plans here. Why is... I don't know. But I do want to make a really cool entrance. Like another sewer entrance, kind of. Right there. That way, his house won't be completely... it's not really a house, but that way, the place where his house would be wouldn't just be literally walled off. So we're going to do that at some point. I've got a little path over here. Nothing crazy. It just gets the job done. Just gets the job done. And over here... Gosh, there's a lot of little things to do. And I don't know where to start. Over here is the abandoned sewers. And I've kind of left it like this for a while, but I would like to put some more detail out here. Like, I'd like to make most of this grass dirt. And then I'd put some dead plants around. And then I'd make it kind of overgrown on the top here. That way it kind of hangs over. I kind of want to do something like that. This place is abandoned. It should look more the part. It should look more the part. Well, I'm going to do some thinking. Because there's a lot of stuff to do. And I don't know what to do first. And I don't know what to do on camera. So let me think this through. And I'll be back with you guys. Okay, I'm back. I added a wall here. This is all I've done. This is going to be an entrance to Izzy's basement. It's gotten figured out. I haven't done anything else. I had the great idea of making a time lapse. Is that a time lapse? Is that what I usually call it? I can't remember. Montage, I think. I'm going to do one of those. I haven't done one of those in a while. And because there are so many little things to do, I'm going to make a short montage of me just doing them. And I'll try to include all the important bits. So, please do enjoy! Alright guys, I have done a bit of work, and I'm gonna go show you guys what I've done. First, we got a nice tree. These berries that I put on top, I kinda did as just a last minute, you know, maybe it'll look good. And I actually love it. I love it. I think that's a wonderful detail. Here's the area now. I've got a bunch of things that I've done. Let's start over here. So obviously you see this tree. It's a nice tree. I think it's a good looking tree. It's kind of, the trunk is a bit of a mess, But I kind of wanted it to be like that. I wanted it to be a kind of gnarly looking tree. And it's got some beautiful flowers and some fruits on it. Just can't get enough of that. Down here, I did some work. I made a retaining wall over here, and I made a ruined hut of some sort. In my mind, I'm imagining this is kind of like a house for the person who constantly worked here in the sewers. Or it could just be like a service building with tools and stuff in it. But it's in disrepair now. So I think that was a cool detail to add. I made a lot of just small details, bushes, stuff of that sort. I may work over there at some point, but not right now. Not right now. Down here, just made a small path that went around the exterior of this fence. And I just think it looks nice. I added some bushes down there. It really fills this area out. Makes it look a lot better. I put some trees, some benches, some lights around. And then I did this. And that's probably all I've done that I can think of. Off camera anyways. Hold on, let me sleep. But apart from that, I wanted to do some things on camera with you guys. You know, come here. Where's that lead? Give me that lead. There you are. Okay. I'm going to take this guy back. I don't need him. He's just an eyesore. Right. So down here, I wanted to make this exit area for the sewers look a little more aesthetically pleasing. And this is going to be the entrance to Xavier's house thing. So I'm going to attempt to make a cool entrance here as well. And I'll do both of these on camera. Or at least that's the hope anyways. But in order to do that, I kind of need to have a general plan. And I do have one for here. What I'm going to do is make a small little puddle. It's going to be a mud puddle. And this is going to be leaking into that. And I'm going to make some cattails, and it's going to be overgrown, and it's going to be yucky. That's the plan there. And then for this is just going to be a cool big entrance, but I'll figure out the shape. I'll get some materials for this stuff, and I'll start building it with you guys. Alright, I've got a bunch of stuff, and I did a little work here. I want this to be a kind of small little pond thing. So it doesn't need to be huge. It just has to be big enough. Let's fill this in. Like so. And it should be good now. Okay, perfect. Now that we have that, I want to replace a lot of stuff close to the water. And a lot of the nastiness that I want the look of this to be. I want to use Podzol because it is nasty looking. Okay. Let's get some brown concrete powder. in here. Because it also looks pretty nasty. And then coarse dirt. Like that. Okay, and as a proof of concept, how does that look? I think this looks great. It looks like a nasty pond. And that's what I was going for, so we've done what I've come here to do. Oh yeah, that's right. That's okay. That's okay, that can stay like that. In fact, we'll put some normal dirt over here. I like how normal dirt looks way more than coarse dirt, to be completely honest with you guys. It's just better. Okay. That's good. That's fair. Let's put firefly bush. Put a couple of ferns together, like so. And we'll put the other two right there. Put some nasty vegetation in the water, if I could speak. It's looking good. It's looking good. And instead of this, alright, instead of that being there, let's try and use dripstone to make it look like, dirty? Dirty stone? Yeah! Okay, I like that. Oh, there we go. Like, what's going on? And I think this looks pretty good. I'm lagging. I'm lagging pretty good. Alright, and then there's one more trick I want to do. I've seen this before. I've never used it. I think it's a really cool look. Boom. Boom. Cattails. Huh? Isn't that cool? It looks like cattails. You can't really have them side by side like that, or else it'll do that, which is a downside to this building technique. But it's still really cool and fun to use. Let's just put a few more of these down. Yeah. And look at that! I like that. That's nice. Kind of want to do something like this. I always like having things like this just so it kind of adds a bit of just a bit more detail. It's just a bridge going over this. And you know, oh, I could extend the mud. I could extend it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, we can have something like this. Just a bunch of nastiness. Bunch of it. Here, let's just do something like this. And I need... Do I have shears? No, not on me. I know I brought some shears over. I need some grass. I need some more grass. Boom. Grass. No. Okay. Perfect. Now I can take some of this grass and enhance some of the foliage around here. Yeah, I like that. It's looking good. Put you right there. There you go. All big and strong now. There's some cornflowers. Okay. Alright, I like this. I'm liking it. And it's turning out very pleasing. I am pleased. Alright, I'm gonna put this stuff away now. And then I'm gonna finish up that grate and then we'll work on this. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I want there to be... Oh, I kinda gotta texture this. Dang it. Okay, textured. Now, I want some iron bars. I want this to be kind of like an iron gate of sorts. And I want it to be opened partially. So like that is fine. And I think what we'll just do this. Yeah. That look good? That looks fine. This doesn't look good. Oh, I know what to do here. We can do this. And that should look better. Okay, not quite. Not quite. But it works. No, it doesn't work. I hate it. And I don't like that either. Okay, what if we just do this? It'll be like a different kind of entrance. I'm liking that better. I'm liking that better. I'm liking that better. Okay. Wow, it's a lot more boring than I thought it was gonna be. I was expecting that to be so cool. I'm not good with entrances, I guess. It might help if there was something actually inside, but that's about as good as I'm gonna get. Well, what if... Hear me out. How would this look? Would this make it look cooler? I do like that, actually. Kind of looks like pillars. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That's better. I like that. Okay, now I need to light up the area. Um, sure, that's fine. That's good there. Well, I think I just leave the torches everywhere else. That works. That works. Okay. I think this is exactly what I wanted. Okay. I'm going to see if I can put a before and after. Okay. Just so you can see what this place looks like after. Or before, and now what it looks like now. It's just... It's finished. It was like the... It's like when people don't build the back of a mega build or whatever. Like they don't finish it. That's what this area was like to me. Just because I had my tunnel, and then you could see straight through to it. And then it just wasn't finished. But it's finished now, I think. And I like it. It's a really cool area. I like walking through it. It looks cool on the map. It's just... It's part of the place. It's part of the area. I think it looks nice. Let me put this stuff away. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, like the video, subscribe if you're so willing. Once again, I should be doing this probably near the beginning of my video where most people are watching. But hey, I really don't care. Once again, thank you so very much for watching, and take care.